in Puerto Pollensa, and it is Sunday the 10th of April. Now please let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me as well. There is a live chat box, just leave me a comment. It is a gorgeous day up here in the port, so yeah, please just let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me. I'm just gonna look, we've got lovely blue skies down here. I have just left Palma actually as a blanket of cloud was approaching. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we can get through this live without that cloud following me up here. Now I'm not quite sure if that live chat box is working. I can see 10 people are on the live. Anyway, let's go. Oh, fantastic. Sharon, thank you, you legend. Thank you for letting me know. Dave Ruffley, thank you very much. Gary, hello. Louise, brilliant to see you. Glenn, you're here. You're on my live. Neve, I can see you too. And Gloria too over in Ireland. Brilliant. Tracy, I can hear you too. Welcome guys, welcome to Puerto Pollensa. It's the start of the Easter holidays down here. We've got loads of tourists, and I don't know whether you saw my live stream back in January, but it's very much a different day here. Everything looks like it's opening. I mean, it's just amazing. We've got loads of tourists down here. So come on, let's go and check out the resort and go and see what it's like. Right, I'm gonna just flip the camera around. Now look, you can see there are just tons of cyclists down here. I'm gonna get onto that in just a second, but I'm down at the far end of the resort here. Now, as you can see, let me just jump up onto, you can see anyone coming down to Puerto Pollensa, there's a huge beach down here. And you can see as well, I'm not sure if you can pick it out, but you've got like kayaks to hire. I can see sailing boats over there you can go out on. I mean, it's just amazing. There are people on the beach. Just going to come around here. Dave, hello. Spring has indeed arrived. And not just spring, hey, but one thing we have got up here in Puerto Pollensa, which I've not seen down in my part of the island, is sunbeds. Matt, hello from Norwich. Good to see you here. So I'm just going to start down on the right-hand side of the port here, and just to show you what the beach is like. Now, if you are coming out here either now or in a couple of weeks, you're going to see it's a great time to visit. Loads of room on the sands. And there are people out here sunbathing as well. Tilly, you're in Toronto. Hello. I hope it's warm over there. And is that Gage from Sweden? Hello, lovely to see you. And David as well. Oh, you're coming out here in 5 weeks. Yes, I do remember. Well, it is absolutely gorgeous here. And guess what, guys? I'm in my shorts and t-shirt for the first time this year. Look, you see, look, proof I have my shorts on. There is a cool wind blowing, but it's not too cold. In the shade, it's really, really warm, but it's kind of, we're on the edge of that kind of like wearing your jeans and wearing shorts weather. So I braved it today. Now you can see by the sheer number of people out here that that everyone has just been dying to come out here on holiday. And it's finally happening, hey. It's got some little beach bars and cafes open. And there are actually people swimming in the water as well. Gloria, you're coming out here from Ireland at the end of this month. Fantastic. Well, I'm hoping it'll warm up even further. Now, anyone with kids as well, look, there's a climbing frame and a little park down here at the far end of the beach. And look, we've got lots of shops open as well. Now, last time I came down here in, I think it was January, there was literally nothing down here. Everything was closed up for the winter. Now, don't forget, if you are coming over, we've got the port down here as well. There's a lovely restaurant right at the end here. You must go and check out. Izzy, Abby, I can see you. I can see you're watching. David, do you want to know what the temperature is? Okay, I would say it's about 16, 17 degrees today, but it actually does feel a lot warmer than that. There's a very slight cool breeze blowing at the moment, and it's making it feel a little bit cooler. But to be honest, when you're in the sunshine, you actually can't notice the cool winds. Now, there's been lots of controversy. I don't know whether you can see here these little ticketing offices here. Now, they've all been boarded. Let me just get past this car here. Hang on a second. So there's been lots of controversy in the press about these concrete ticketing offices. I think they have to be pulled down. I'm sure I've read that somewhere, but they're spoiling the view of what is a very nice marina. Lloyd, hello. Dave, you're out here in 12 weeks, my goodness. And by July, it's going to be absolutely roasting, toasting down here. Look, but you can see that all the restaurants are busy. I'm not quite sure because I'm pointing the camera into the sun a bit, but that restaurant there is absolutely packed. Right, let me just pick up some speed because there's not too much to see down here in between the beach and the port. But as you can see here, look, the shops are starting to open as well, all the tourism shops and the souvenir shops. And we're going to check out which hotels are open down on the front as well. I'm suspecting most of them because we are in April, and I know they were very keen to open up early this year too, so fingers crossed everything that we're going to see a little bit ahead here of the roundabout is going to be open and busy. Right, let me fast forward down here. Now, if you are watching this on replay, this will have been filmed live, so there will be no editing in here. And if you can hear me interacting with people, then there's a live chat box which will load about 24 hours after this live stream, so you can catch up on the chat there as well. Okay, so we're just coming around here to the tourist information office here. It's right in the centre. It's not actually open, which I'm very surprised about, to be honest, considering the amount of tourists that are over here at the moment. Glyn, you can see the picture. I just saw a message saying the screen's gone black. My heart skipped a beat then. Let me just quickly show you the marina over here as well. This is the iconic site here down in Port de Pollença. Now, there are some really lovely restaurants down here. You know, you're going to get some amazing seafood because, of course, this is where the boats come in and out of from too. So make sure you go and check those out. Right, let's go head further into the resort. Right, let's come up here. Now, actually, do you know what? While we're up here, I am going to take you to show you the square because I was a little bit surprised. I parked my car further on into the town and I did see something very surprising for this time of year. And we're going to go and check out where they normally have the market. So let's just go and have a quick peek. Now, as you can see here, look, just check out the views. Absolutely gorgeous. It's such a beautiful day down here. And we're just coming up the side of the Grand Cafe 1919. Guys, I'm just hoping this picture's looking steady. I can see it's looking a little bit shaky in the picture here. I'm not quite sure if my gimbal is playing ball or not. Now, as you can see, look, we have got, even up in Puerto Pollensa, and I'm just turning around here, we can see lots of cyclists here stopping for a bite to eat, lots of cyclists stopping to, well, they're about to set off again. Now, I know there are loads of cyclists coming out here on holiday in Mallorca over the next few weeks. If you're out here cycling, particularly around the mountain roads, please move aside and let traffic pass from time to time, because especially if you see like a big snaking queue of a couple of kilometres of traffic behind you, because us locals need to go about our business. And I was literally half an hour late picking up my daughter from school the other day because of 4 cyclists who just would not move off the road. It's safer for you and it just saves everybody from making too many crazy overtaking moves as well. So look, we're going to just pop up here. So I just want to show you what I'm hoping is going to get fixed up in the next few weeks. And it's where the market square is as well. So we're just going to dive off this road. Now, as many of you know, there's a fantastic market here on, I think it's a Wednesday, and you can go back to my video that I filmed last October, which will show you what this area is normally like. But considering Puerto Pollensa has more or less had the best part of 4 to 5 months off, as it were, there are some serious works going on down here in the square, and it doesn't look like it's finished. Now this is pretty disappointing, hey, because this isn't what, so I just want to warn you in advance, guys, if you are coming out, do not be surprised to see this. Okay, so this is, I don't know if the market is going ahead. I doubt if it is actually, because they've literally dug up the whole square here, but I'll try and find out if the market is taking place elsewhere in the resort, and I'll let you know where that is, and I'll let you know as well, either on my Facebook group or over on my website. Anyway, let's get back to the front. It's such a shame as well, because of course these works are going to impact the restaurants here, but it's great to see that even these are busy and they're open too. So come on, Puerto Pollensa Town Council, sort it out. Got a nice looking pub down here as well. This is Mully's Bar. I'm sure some of you are familiar with it. It's not open at the moment though. It might open up later. Right. Just coming back down the side of the Diane Hotel. Now, all the 72 of you on this live stream, please hit the thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. Just helps this video roll out to others who are coming out to Mallorca this summer. So that this is a great Sunday lunch place. The Casinet, very, very busy. Let's head on back to the front, because this is really where all the action is. Now the Diane Hotel, look, the swimming pool's open as well. The one thing I absolutely love about Puerto Pollensa is that a lot of the hotels in the front, that they have their swimming pools literally across the walkway, and I can see some people are sunbathing out there too. Dave, thank you. Alcudia Market is on the Sunday and a Tuesday. If Puerto Pollensa Market is not going ahead, then head on over to Alcudia Old Town. Also, I've actually just stopped off at Pollensa to pick up some veg as well. So Pollensa Old Town Market is also going ahead too. So every Sunday. Check this out, guys. Look how nice the beach is. Anyone with kids too, there's a fantastic play park here. So you can literally come down here to the beach and sunbathe and swim while your kids play in the park. Now look how busy it is out here. Look, check out the restaurants here. I don't think there's an empty table. I just saw a question pop up from you, Nick. If you can copy and paste that again, I'll be grateful. I just missed it. Now, I would recommend, if you're coming out for dinner down here, or you're coming out for Sunday lunch, book your table in advance, because just looking at some of the tables here, it's probably worthwhile doing so. Now look, I'm outside the Miramar here. I can see it's open because there are people on the balconies here. What's the temperature? About 16 to 17 degrees at the moment. It does feel much warmer in the sunshine though. There's a slight breeze blowing, and I left Palma in the southwest under a blanket of cloud that was rolling in. So whether that hits the port this afternoon, I don't know, but I'm going to stay up here filming for a little while, I think. So, okay, let's just check out the beach here. There's some people in the water there. Any of you stayed in the Miramar? I bet it was lovely, hey? What a place to stay on holiday. I mean, this is a fantastic atmosphere. I mean, exactly a year ago, this week I came up to Pollença to make my first video up here. Go back on my channel and check it out, because it seems like an absolute age away with all the COVID restrictions and how almost everything was closed. So it's just amazing to see everyone has returned to the resort in their droves as well. And saying it's 22 degrees in the sun, absolutely. And tell me, has that cloud cleared over Palma yet, or is it heading my way? Andy, you've stayed in the cis pins. But look, the one thing up here that I just love so much, which is so different to many of the other places up here in Mallorca, is that you can kind of sit out on the water as well. There's so many places where you can sit out on the water too. David, have you, oh my goodness, David, thank you so much for super chatting me. I really appreciate it. David, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Ian, hello. Nice to see you on the live too. David, thank you so much. I actually registered as freelance this week, so that's going to go a lot towards my costs as well for keeping this channel going, so I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Right, we've got a whole ton of sunbeds down here. Whereabouts are we here? We're at the cis pins, I think we are. I love this place. Look at it. Look, check this out. This is one of the like the old historical hotels down here. Love it. It has the best coffee in Pollença as well, apparently. But look, got all the sunbeds lined up here, waiting for you guys to come out. Also, there's a notice here which I absolutely love. This particular area doesn't open until 9 AM, and any towels that are left out here before that time will be removed. So no sneaking down here and getting your towels in early, folks. But look, we're down at Cappuccino here, and again, that's busy too. The lovely shops down here too. Glyn, oh my goodness, thank you so much, Glyn, bless you. Thank you so much for your super chat too. Really appreciate it. And I appreciate the support as well. I've had so many lovely messages. My channel hit 6,000 subscribers this week, and it's kind of a vanity metric for us YouTubers. You know, because at the end of the day, what matters is who watches the channel and the kind of support you get from your community. And I have like massive support from all of you guys. I mean, it's just incredible, the support I've had from all of you in whatever way, shape or form it has come in. So I really appreciate every single one of you. And oh, Colin, oh my goodness, you've super chatted me again. My goodness me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So please don't think I ever take for granted any support that you guys give me, even if it's just a kind comment as well at the end of the day. Now look, we're just on this little bit here. Look how busy it is down here. And you know what, there's a great ice cream shop here as well, and it's just behind me. It's a gelati. It's part of Can Pescador Bar and Restaurant, but I think I'll be coming here later to get my hands on an ice cream. I've just seen someone else from Ireland joining as well. Okay, right, so just to get our bearings here, we are at the beginning of the Pine Walk down here in Puerto Pollença. We've got some lovely looking restaurants to my right hand side here, literally on the seafront, and we're just going to start walking down here. Oh my goodness. Donna, oh my goodness, I'm gonna guys, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I really appreciate the super chat. Literally, thank you. Donna, thank you so much, sweetheart. Much appreciated. Paul, thank you so much too for your kind comments. Now that this is great, look, so all these places that were empty over the winter and were closed down over the winter have now opened up for the summer. We've got a whole load of little restaurants here. And look, we've got, and just look, you can see the little kid paddle boarding as well. I mean, it's so wonderful out here. You guys coming out here in the next few weeks, you are honestly in for a treat, because this is my favourite time of year. you know, you can still go sightseeing. I literally ran into Pollença Old Town earlier, actually to pick up some stuff for admin Anne from the Facebook group. And it was just so nice that it isn't like so hot at the moment. You can actually go out sightseeing, but you can also go to the beach as well. It's warmer than the UK in summer, you know. You know, if you go to the south coast or something in the UK, and I'm excluding about 3 days in July last year, but I mean, it is so gorgeous down here. There's so much to do and there's so much to see. And I'm going to be making an update video this week as well about this area, so look out for that on my channel. Like, honestly, I've not seen crowds like this down here since last July, actually. Yeah, 100% we've got nice weather down here. I have a feeling the cloud is going to hit the southwest tomorrow and maybe on Tuesday and Wednesday as well, but even if the weather forecast does say showers, normally at this time of year when it does rain, the sun does tend to come out pretty quickly again afterwards as well. But all the way along here, folks, look, if you're coming down here and you're just wanting a nice little peaceful beach away from the crowds, you can just come off the Pine Walk here. And look, I'm just going to dive off this street here because I'm always on the front. Let me just have a quick peek down here, because don't forget, if you are looking for places to eat, don't necessarily stick to the front. If you go second line, you often find some really good value restaurants. They tend to be a little bit cheaper. I've got a couple just along here as well, and I suspect they're going to be a lot cheaper than they are literally 20 metres ahead of me. And you've had to come in to stop your legs burning from your terrace. Guys, because this is like first weekend of wearing shorts this year. All the residents in Mallorca, we all look like tourists as well, actually. We're all really super pale and white. This time last week it was 10 degrees and absolutely freezing cold. And I was actually wearing my hat, scarf and gloves, so it's really nice that the weather has turned so quickly. Now down here as well, you can see got loads of alternative accommodations down here too. So if you don't want to stay in the big hotels along the front, you've got loads of options down here. Gage, you say you're moving to, and I apologise if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, you're moving to Mallorca later on this year. Anyone moving over here? I have a few videos about renting property, about moving to the island, what it's like living here as well. It's not all sandcastles and flip-flops, as I say. It can be extremely challenging living here at times, especially with the bureaucracy as well and all the paperwork we constantly have to do. And let's face it, guys, many of you who are coming over from the UK, you're going to be having a taste of all the paperwork as well that we have had to go through here as well, just kind of almost on a weekly basis. So if you're moving out here, just make sure you bring with you a whole suitcase full of patience, because you're going to need it, because it will literally drive you crazy. Look at the clarity of the water, just look how clear it is. Looking gorgeous down here. It's a little bit breezy. I hope you can still hear me okay. Just we've kind of come round the bay and I've kind of walked into a bit of a headwind. So I hope you can still hear me. Now also today on my website on MallorcaUndertheSun.com, I've updated my entry restrictions page as well for anyone coming in from the UK or other third countries outside the EU. And I hope I've just made some simple bullet points about what you need. Now I have heard reports that even though if you are vaccinated, you don't need to fill in that health form. However, I'm hearing reports that this news has not filtered down to the airlines and they're still asking for them. So if you are in any way a little bit nervous about coming out here without that form, just fill it in, because at the end of the day, no one's even going to look at it, no one's going to read it, and it might just save you a stressful 5 minutes at the airport, so might just be worth doing. But I'm pretty sure these ridiculous forms that they're still asking everyone to fill in, I would love to know what the government are doing with them, because I can pretty much guarantee it'll be absolutely nothing. And you can see people swimming out. I don't know if you can see them. We're going to get up here actually a little bit further, but you'll be able to see the people actually quite far out to sea actually, and swimming too. Andrew McVeigh, I can see from Loving Life Mallorca. I had a chat to Andrew McVeigh this morning from Loving Life. He is coming back to the island on Tuesday, I do believe. Now, I'm hoping to pop over to Alcudia later on this afternoon just to make a very short video, but I'm going to leave most of the updating for Andrew to do, because he knows the resort a lot better than the rest of us. But I'll just take a quick look around for a video I'm going to put out later on this week for any of you coming out this week actually. I'll check this out. Can you see there are actually people in the water and they're swimming? I shall keep on walking. My pronunciation is perfect, thank you. Thank you, Gage, that's very kind of you. I actually had somebody criticise me on in the comments on one of my videos for pronouncing Mallorca wrong, saying, why do all Brits say Mallorca? Well, that's because we are British, and that's the way we kind of say things, so. Gary, Andrew's channel is called Loving Life Mallorca. He is an Alcudia expert, so he's got loads of videos from this part of the island, so make sure you guys go and check it out as well after this live stream. Just going to take a little look. Now remember how I said the cloud was coming over? It was following me up, it's following me over from Palma. You can see it's getting a little bit cloudier Alcudia way. We still have the sunshine over here in Pollença and up towards Formentor. If you're looking for an amazing day out, guys, just over, let me just point over in that direction here, you have Formentor Beach. I do believe the hotel over there has been bought by, I think it's Bill Gates. We're going to have another 5-star luxury hotel in that part of the island. Andrew, you are an expert in Alcudia, you know everything there. So I mean, this is just my idea of paradise. I mean, check this out. Got people sitting on the pier, having a bite to eat. Kids going out on paddle boards. And I can hear there are quite a few Brits up here as well. Got lots of British tourists, and I've heard lots of Germans up here too. So we're just approaching the end of the Pine Walk down here. Hi David, I can see you're coming over to Santa Ponsa in September. You know guys, from here on in, whichever month you come to Mallorca, I mean, it's going to be gorgeous. At this time of year, especially I think this week, you might catch a cloudy day, or you may get a few showers and stuff, but please don't worry about it, because that sun always comes out very soon. Right, let me just, we are not at the end of the Pine Walk, do you not? I thought we hit the military base, and we haven't. I'm going to head on around the corner here. Got this gorgeous old Mallorquin building here on the corner. So yeah, if you are down here, I mean, the one thing I love down here is that, of course, there's no traffic. There's no traffic along the seafront here, so you get a lot of people coming down here to go walking, go for an evening stroll and stuff. I mean, it's just fantastic. And I've just seen somebody walk past me with a full-on face mask on. all of this hopefully is going to come to an end on April the 19th. I'll see it when I believe it, but my daughter and I went out for lunch yesterday and we went into a restaurant and we actually forgot our face masks, and the restaurant actually said, oh, don't bother, don't worry about it, just come on in. So the attitude here is getting a lot more relaxed anyway. And hopefully we should see that change coming into effect in a couple of weeks. I've just walked into the wind again. I can see why this place is called the Pine Walk. All the pine trees that are lining this particular walkway down here. And some of them are absolutely ancient and they're protected down here as well in Mallorca. You can't just cut them down. Are there boat tours? I just saw a question about boat tours. Okay, so I've got a video coming out soon from the southeast of the island. Some of the boat tours are starting next weekend. I'm not sure about up here in Alcudia or Port de Pollensa, but I will find out. And I will endeavour to write up in an article on my website later on this week. Now I'm actually most curious to see if the Illador is open yet as well, because I haven't been down here since last summer. There's a dog without an owner there. I have to adopt him. Oh no, there's his owner there. Oh. Right, we are approaching, I do believe, this is actually, I'd love to stay here. This is such a gorgeous hotel. Thank you, Mallorca 13. Hi guys, do you know what? I can't remember your names either. You're going to have to tell me again. But this is actually where I first saw you guys last summer, down in the Illador when you came over to celebrate your wedding anniversary. Now this hotel looks absolutely gorgeous. I'd love to come down here sometime. It's so peaceful. Just looking to my right here, look how gorgeous this is. You've got the views over here to the right, all the way across the bay here. Apologies for the sun. And what a gorgeous hotel here. This dates back to the early part of the 20th century as well, so you've got a little piece of history down here in Puerto Pollensa. Jack and Jill, are you brilliant? Thank you. Now I will remember that. Let's have a little peek in. I don't want to be too evasive here, but look, people are by the pool already. Fantastic. And I've got an amazing restaurant down here called the 1929 as well. It's quite busy down here. Yeah, just with regards to the temperatures, folks, but when July and August hit, it gets very, very hot out here. And particularly July, hey, August gets very hot and humid. Sometimes we get a few stormy showers down here at that time of year. Let me just have a quick look up at this hotel. This is for you guys, Jack and Jill. Look, we've got, I think this is where you guys were staying, just over here to my left. Beautiful place. Really well maintained, absolutely gorgeous property. I think it's either a 4 or 5 star hotel. Not 100% sure, but it's got a whole load of sunbeds down here. It's right on the water. David, Sally and Josh, you're all coming over here soon. Ian, oh my goodness, thank you so much. Ian Simpson, thank you. Really appreciate your super chat. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, my friends. Brilliant. So look, if you're staying down here in the Illador, this will be your view. Now, that looks pretty nice, I think. It's a 4-star superior hotel. Okay, so it's a little bit off a 5-star, but it's a 4-star superior. Right, we're going to continue along further down towards the military base. But you can see how look, we're down at Cruz Beach. Now, just to point out as well that none of the beaches down here are lifeguarded at the moment. I don't think the lifeguards actually start until the 1st of May because people's lives don't need saving until then. Anyway, that aside, if you are coming out here with kids in the next couple of weeks, just make sure you keep an eye on them when you're down here on the beach and at the water, because there are no lifeguards around just yet, unless they start at Easter weekend, but I doubt it. I really do doubt it. It's gorgeously peaceful down here. Try not to disturb anyone's afternoon. I really appreciate you all joining me as well this Sunday afternoon. I know it's Sunday lunchtime, and Glyn as well, I know you're working too. So I really appreciate all of you for joining this live stream. I'm just going to check out the water again here. Look at this, absolutely gorgeous. And the one thing that's really great down here is that it's all super shallow as well, so it is great for kids. And even if it's not 28 or 30 degrees that you normally get down here in the summer, believe me, kids will still go in the water whatever the temperature. They do not feel the cold, so come out here prepared. Right, we're going to duck down. Just coming up towards the military base here. I hope the reception is still working, because I'm in quite an enclosed space down here. Right, let me see if I can jump out to this pier. Hang on a second. Let's try and get round this wall. Okay, I'm going to jump. Oh. Okay, so you get to this point here, you can't actually pass the military zone here. Thanks Fiona for letting me know. Just head out into, let's get one more view of Port de Pollença before I finish this. Try not to fall in the water. So over there in the distance, you can see where one of the filming locations for the night manager, which is just here. This huge, very elaborate building. I can't remember the name of it, so I should have looked that up before I came. But just to give you some views of where we came just this second now. Don't fall in. I'll try not to. Okay, so just to get some bearings as well before I wind this up. Now, we are, I've just seen someone saying about planes landing here. You do get a lot of water planes out here who, if there's a fire somewhere on the island, you'll see them swoop down, pick up water and head back out again. Now, if you're coming over to Mallorca for the first time and you're wondering where I am, I'm at the far end of the Pine Walk. You've got Alcudia just round the corner here, Alcudia Old Town, and then a little bit further along, Alcudia Resort. Up behind me here, we've got an amazing lookout point as well. We've got a lovely drive over to Formentor Lighthouse and to Formentor Beach. It's absolutely gorgeous. So definitely worth popping over there. Yes, it's called La Fortaleza or something like that. Yes, that's it. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, we can just see how beautiful and quiet it is. So if you're looking for some peace and quiet away from the madness of the world, come out to Puerto Pollença. You're absolutely going to love it out here. Okay everyone, first of all, massive, huge thanks for all the super chats I've had on this live stream today. I really massively appreciate it. I can't believe it. I'm shocked actually. So thank you guys. Thanks for everyone who's super chatting me, and thanks for everyone who has come onto my live. And I think there's over 100 people on now. Please give me that thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And if you're new here to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I've got loads more live streams and videos coming out in the following weeks. Now, I'm actually off to the UK for Easter, but I'm only going over for about I think it's 6 or 7 days or something like that, but I'll still have content going out on my channel. So also from a destination I haven't been to for a very long time, a couple of places I haven't been to for a very long time. Okay everyone, please have a lovely Sunday from wherever you are in the world, and I really appreciate you turning out for me today on this really gorgeous sunny day over here in Port de Pollença. Anyway, if you're coming out here in the next couple of days, please have a fantastic time. I'm going to try and write up an article for my website as well about stuff that you can do around this area as well, particularly if you hit a cloudy day as well. Anyway everyone, I look forward to seeing you all on my very next video. Goodbye for now.